So what actually the IDE is and how it contributes to a developer's ease when developing any critical web application in Java especially.
Okay, see, an integrated development environment, as the name suggests, it provides you a complete infrastructure for developing an application. Okay, because application development involves so many activities, it requires so many tools and techniques, and integrating them manually and running them together is a very difficult task. So the main role of an IDE is to give you a place where you can do coding comfortably. You can write programs, it provides you functions, it suggests you a few things which perhaps you don't recall every time so frequently. So what the IDE does is, it gives you an environment where you can develop programs, you can easily compile them, you can easily run them, even you can deploy them on the server, and it gives you so much of ease of developing an application. That's why these days, if you see in Microsoft.NET we have got Visual Studio, and for Java we have got IDEs like Eclipse, NetBeans and JDBC, and developers usually prefer using an IDE for developing a Java application.
Yeah, and as far as I have been through in the development, so IntelliSense also works the most. Sometimes
Yes, exactly.
I forget the syntaxes and everything.
Yeah, it's not possible for any developer these days. There are so many classes, so many functions getting introduced in your programming language, and you are doing such a huge size of application development. You are developing applications for cloud, you are developing applications for the web, you are developing applications for analytics,
and so many different libraries
so many
are available.
new things are coming up every day. So practically for a human being, it becomes absolutely difficult for remembering all these things and getting into your code every time. So IDEs will do that job. They will make your job easier by providing you a few things which you require in your development.
Yeah, and there is, I have heard there is some provision regarding adding the plugins and adding the servers.
Exactly, yes.
These additional things, the scalability
because
is also
see,
increased.
at the time when you download an IDE like Eclipse maybe or NetBeans, they provide you some basic infrastructure, but my requirements are different from what they have provided. Example, say in Eclipse, I want to develop an application or maybe on Spring MVC or maybe a Struts MVC. So these are not built-in available with them. So what you will have to do is get them downloaded, add them to your IDEs, and you can start developing your application. So you can easily customize your IDE according to your requirements, and that is the flexibility that IDEs provide.
And the project development goes with ease, the packages are easy to manage and everything.
Exactly.
New external libraries I can add with the path. So what would you suggest? Means with Java 10 version, the recent one which is available, so which IDE will go better? Means is it NetBeans or Eclipse or any other IDE according
over the years we have been using almost all the IDEs, all the application servers with Java, depending on the client's requirements. Okay. But the problem with NetBeans now is, at this moment, it is compatible with Java 8 and not yet fully ready to run Java 10. So if you want to use Java 10 and if you want to develop applications with Java 10, I will recommend Eclipse, and that is why we are here. Means we want to discuss how to develop an application on Java 10 using Eclipse type of an IDE, and develop programs like servlets and JSPs and beans and JDBCs. And in the later version of this video, we will introduce how to do advanced programming like XML web services, using MVC frameworks, using EJBs, and making your application more stronger.
Sir, what would you like to tell us about Java EE's transformation to Jakarta?
Actually, Oracle has handed over all the Java Enterprise Edition type of development and distribution to Eclipse Foundation now. And Java, it is a copyrighted name with Oracle. It is a copyrighted product of Oracle. So they have decided to change the name to Jakarta EE. So I don't know how many people they know, but now Java EE has a new name, Jakarta EE, and the development will be continued under Eclipse Foundation.